Alright everyone, and welcome back to Season 14 of AOR, and this is the second tier on Xbox One. We're here then today for round 18 of the season, the Mexican Grand Prix. Just 3 more rounds to go, including this one then, and yeah, we're getting right down into the end of the season now, and yeah, coming off the back of a race that we really bottled in, Austin, obviously jumping the start, and yeah, we had a couple incidents during the race as well that just meant that we didn't do as well as I would have hoped in that one, but still we managed to, it was sort of damage limitation really. We managed to outscore Brown, but yeah, LGS gained quite a few points on us. But what does mean going into these final 3 races is that we are 52 clear of LGS and 60 clear of Brown, so we could win the championship today if we don't get outscored by LGS by more than a point, and if LGS doesn't score, no, if Brown doesn't score, outscore us by 10 or more. So if we win basically, then we're champion today. If we're second and LGS doesn't win, then we're champion. But yeah, I don't think it's that likely here. I don't think my pace is really that great at this track, and yeah, we can get 8th on our qualifying lap and we actually get bumped down to 9th anyway, but it was still pretty close. I mean, I say close, but Brown set pole on Supersoft, so yeah, his pace around here was just incredible really, to be pole on Supersofts. And yeah, it's Franglish in second, then Coldhead in 3rd place, and yeah, we'll see what we can do then. I was thinking it might be a 2-stop, but I think I do have a better setup than when I did former Xbox here, and I do think that 1 stop is possible around here, so that is probably what we're going to have to try and do here today then, to try and get ourselves up the field. As we've got the lights coming on now then, and away we go. And it is not the best start there really, but you know, lost too much ground unfortunately, and we have got a long run now towards turn 1, and yeah, we'll just see if any gaps sort of open up in front of us then, see if there's any incidents. As into turn 1, we're still on the outside, it all gets very tight at the front there, it looks like 3 wide almost, and Coldhead had to go across the grass. It's side by side with, I think, Gorsh there, and it looks like we've just about come out on top on this one then, as we're still side by side then, down towards turn 4, and yeah, we're looking at the inside of Bobbits in LGS, but we couldn't get through there, and yeah, we maintain our 8th position then for the time being, as then there's an instant behind us actually, Gorsh looking like he hit Midget there, and yeah, that's obviously giving us a little bit of breathing space now then, as yeah, up 1 place then from the start, as we skip on to lap 2 now then. LGS goes a bit wide there heading into the stadium section. We find ourselves on the outside for the left-hander, but yeah, we were never going to get through there unfortunately, and yeah, we should still be pretty close though down the straight here as Brown sets the fastest lap of the race then, and yeah, we're on to lap 3 now then. No DRS on this lap, but yeah, still Elif right behind us here then, and yeah, very close in behind us, and wouldn't be surprised if there was a little bit of lag going on already at this point, because yeah, he was very close to the back of us there, but like, he could have just been very close there to be fair, and he did manage to outbrake us into turn 1, but obviously yeah, back in Japan we had quite a few issues with that. And on to lap 6 now then, we sort of dropped back slightly, our pace was a little bit worse than says in front of us for those next few laps, and then we have Matt getting a good run on us now then down the pit straight towards turn 1. We defend the inside line, we'll see if he goes running outside here, looks like he will, he's got the inside line for turn 2, just about gave us enough room there in turn 3, actually ran a bit wide though, and yeah, we've got a good run now then down towards turn 4, but Gorsh is there as well on the left hand side. And is he going to look at the inside of both of us then? Oh well, nearly wiped both me and Matt out in the process, but yeah, he got that one done then, and yeah, me and Matt came so close to contact there and going into the corner and getting through turn 5, but luckily we all came out of that in one piece, and yeah, unfortunately that does mean we're out of the points at this point, but yeah, we're still quite close actually. That midfield group doesn't really pull away, and yeah, we see Gorge then at the inside of Matt. I think he ran wide and then tried to defend on the inside, but yeah, that actually ended up losing in both positions then, and me and Matt are both back through, but unfortunately that has cost us quite a lot of time, considering we were only like a second off that group in front of us. That was like in like 6th, 7th and 8th places. We've got a good run now then down the pit straight once again, and we're going to go 3 wide here again then towards turn 1. It doesn't look like that's quite going to be the case this time, and we should be ahead for now then, back up into 9th place. As we skip on to lap 7 now then, the end of lap 7, we've got Bullets and OGS in already then, so definite 2 stops going on there. Then we've got Coldhead, Grawlmaster and Franglish in at the end of lap 9, so they're probably going to be 2 stopping as well, I would think. And then in we come finally on lap 11 for our 1 stop onto the soft tyres. Ellis and Brown both staying out there on the super softs of course, so yeah, not time for them to pit just yet. And yeah, we were followed in then by Matt, so it was a bit of a race here between the 2 pit crews, and yeah, we managed to stay in for an interesting. Matt went for the super softs there, not really sure why, because I think he probably would have been alright to get to the end on soft. And yeah, we do have the other Williams then, as we come out of the pits then, obviously going a lot quicker than us at this point, and is going to let go inside into turn 1. We're giving the space there, we've got the inside line for turn 2 now. And yeah, we don't really get the best run out the corner there, but we are just about still ahead, coming on to this final point for the time being. And yeah, we've got Coldhead then on our outside, but so close to contact there. And again, I think it was just a slight bit of contact as we went around turn 4, but yeah, he manages to get ahead. Obviously, this is kind of crucial. We are sort of in about on our own in the constructors against Williams, but I think now that Ferrari have more, so they're looking a lot better now, obviously with LGS in the other Ferrari, and yeah, they're doing very well at this point, so I think it's going to be tough for us on our own to, you know, take the constructors. But yeah, we're back at the inside of Coldhead then, and yeah, we're ahead of both Williams, who we've been certainly battling with in the constructors all season so far. And yeah, on to lap 8 now then, we've got Matt on super soft tyres, and yeah, we go defensive then. Looking back on this, I probably shouldn't have really defended this one too hard, but yeah, we managed to cover it through turn 4, and then we parked the bus in the middle of turn 5 to make sure he can't cut back underneath us. And yeah, we managed to maintain a position for the time being, but not for very long though. And yeah, Matt is going to get a very good run here, and this time I'm not going to really defend it too hard, because obviously the chances are we're probably not going to be racing him now that he's committed to the 2 stops, so yeah, not much chance that he's really in our race today. So yeah, may as well just sort of not lose any time trying to hold him up. As yeah, we skip on to lap 16 now then. Ellis just out of the pits then, so yeah, this is very much a race for position now then, because obviously we're both on 1 stop, and yeah, he has got 5 lap newer soft tyres than us. I don't know how much difference that's really going to make, but if we can get ahead of him here, then that would really help us, I think, especially with some of the connection issues that have been going on. But looking into the inside then, we're at the inside, and he moves quite late in my opinion there. We push him out wide, and yeah, I really don't think there was much I could do there, because I was committed to the inside line, and I do feel that he sort of moved over like a bit late, and there wasn't really much I could do at that point, so I didn't really feel that I had to give him the place back on that occasion. But we're up to 7th place, and then we do have Bullets and LGS in for the 2nd pit stops, and that moves us up into P5. Then we've got Matt in the pits, and that moves us up into P4, and yeah, then we've got Herschel in as well, so that moves us up onto the podium, and 1 more place and we would be in championship position right now. But yeah, not quite, and we do have LGS catching us, but he does have time penalties, which I didn't have at this point, so we were looking in a pretty good position here then to be on the podium. We did have LGS catch us up then by lap 31, but I didn't have any penalties, so I wasn't really too concerned at this point, as he goes at the inside into, well, down the inside, outside I should say, into turn 4. He gets the outside, well, the inside, God, I can't even talk now, but yeah, we managed to hold off the place anyway, and yeah, he went a bit deep into turn 4, and that sort of hurt his run, I think. But yeah, he's got a great run now then down the pit straight, and yeah, he should have it comfortably this time then. But yeah, we just have to stay close behind him, I think, and we should be getting this podium today, as yeah, through goes the Ferrari then into what is 3rd place on the track at the moment. And yeah, we're going to skip then, I think, yep, to the final lap, and yeah, Brown takes the win then. It's not going to be a championship today, but it's certainly a big step towards it by the looks of things. Because, yeah, no penalties for us, and I think pretty much everyone, almost everyone else had some, I think, so yeah, that certainly helped us today. But being able to do a one stop certainly helps us a lot there, as we cross line for 4th but get moved up to 3rd because of the penalties. Only more so actually was the only other person to avoid getting any, so well done to him for that one then. And yeah, well done to Brown then for the win, Drawmaster in 2nd, and yeah, we're in 3rd place then with the 2 Ferraris behind us. So what that does mean now then is that the gap going into the final 2 races is 50 points between me and Brown. LGS is now out of it, and yeah, it's just down to the 2 of us now then in the championship race. And yeah, obviously 50 points then is the gap, and there's 50 points to play for, so yeah, we just need a point then for in the final 2 races. Hopefully we don't have 2 Malaysias, because obviously that would lose us it if assuming Brown won both of them. But yeah, it's quite sort of simple, like the championship, like permutations, whatever you call it. Like Brown has to win both of them and hope that I don't score any, and on the other hand, I just have to score points. So it is sort of quite simple in sort of that sense. But yeah, so obviously 2 very tense races potentially coming up. And yep, hope you enjoy this one then. I'll see you next week for Brazil. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.